welcome to My Psychic Connection. This is our 6 o'clock show, Psychic Insights with Faith. I, of course, am Faith, and this is my lovely co-host, helper, and friend, Catherine.
How are you doing, Faith? You ready for another show?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
What a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It is a lovely day.
Okay, Mr. Rogers. I'm loving our Halloween background. What do you guys think?
I feel like I'm getting my head scratched by a ghost. Yeah,
I guess at the angle where your stuff is, it is kind of like that. Or like it's on top of you going, woo! So, welcome to all of our regular viewers as well and listeners, as well as any newcomers that are joining us. On our channel, we give readings. Some are free. We also do what's called jumps. When you make a small donation, you can jump ahead of the list and get your question a guaranteed answer. We do the free readings too. All you have to do to get on the list for readings is to say hello. Remember, everybody, that this month we are donating $1 from each jump to the Salvation Army for needy families for turkeys for Thanksgiving. Please be kind and courteous. No mediumship questions are only for the jumps. If you want a mediumship question, you have to jump. No medical, no legal. If you need answers for that, please go to the professional. Please be kind and courteous. And remember that all you have to do is say hello to get on the list for a reading.
Okay, so first up.
I think I said everything.
You did say everything.
Okay.
Okay, so first up today is going to be Jalapeno. And she would like to know, hi, what do you see happening with my daughter Jasmine and guy Zach? And does she have a future with him?
Hi, Alicia Jalapeno. Yeah, she does. He's really sweet, but I feel like he's focused on his career right now. So it's just going to take some time.
Shit.
And I kind of see them going back and forth a little bit between now and holiday. Catherine, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I kind of see them going back and forth a little bit between now and Christmas time. Not meaning they're going to break up, but it's like trying to make time and situate stuff. She needs to kind of take this kind of light and kind of let him take the lead a little bit, Alicia. He's real sweet. I feel like he's real goal-oriented and he's focused, which will be good for her because they're both kind of grounded. But it's just going to take some time. I do feel he's got good intentions toward her. He can get a little bit irritable, but I keep feeling like that's because of his career. He's trying to get stuff situated with that. So tell her, when he gets like that, don't take it personal. But she needs to let him take the lead and kind of not put any expectations on anything. Because if she does, that's going to freak him out a little bit. That's why she needs to let him take charge a little. But I do see things for them. He's very, very sweet. And he has good intentions toward her.
Okay, I'm seeing if we have any follow-up from Alicia. And Brittany Lynn, please get your question ready since we have the mic open. Jalapeno. Okay, I don't see anything coming back from Jalapeno. No. You want to start singing that song again?
Do 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Okay, well, Brittany, bring it on. And Brittany's question is, I've asked this before, but a lot of things have happened since I have asked. So I was wondering if you still saw me getting into an apartment before Christmas.
I do. But you have to start really looking, because I feel like you haven't looked in the right area and you're frustrated. Plus, you're trying to catch up with money. It will be like, what I'm seeing is that it's going to be like right before Christmas. It's like you're going to be in a new home for Christmas. I see that there are still boxes and stuff out at Christmas. So just know that. I do still see that. Excuse me, you guys. I'm drinking some hot tea. It's actually chai. I love tea. I love coffee, but I don't have a coffee pot right now. So, but usually in the fall time, I drink tea anyway.
And Brittany wants to know, awesome, in a white building.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Let's see if we have any follow-up from Brittany. She says, thank you so much, Faith.
You're welcome, Brittany. I hope you're doing good.
And for the people that may have just come into the room, I want to let you know that there are no mediumship questions. However, if you would like to jump the list, you can ask a mediumship question. They take a little more energy and concentration. And Jalpa says, I'm at a salon, so I can't answer you back. Thank you. Is she getting her hair done, or is she a hairdresser?
I think she's getting her hair done.
I think she's getting her hair done too. And Brittany says, I am, and I hope you're doing good as well. Okay. Heart Slave Joe, would you like to have your question? Please post your question. And Joe wants to know, how does Jackson view me as a person, and does he want to be more than just friends with me? He just reached out to me today. Ooh.
He's kind of hesitant, just because I feel like there's a lot of fear there due to a past relationship. So what I would say is take it slow, be friends first. And I'm going to warn you, he's got a little bit of a anger problem. I'm not going to say to the point where it would be like DV or anything, but he does have a temper on him. He yells a lot when he's frustrated. So when he does that, don't take it personal. Don't think anything bad of it. You know, some of us just vent differently. Not saying that that's the best way to do it, but that's his way to just kind of get aggravated about stuff. It won't ever be directed towards you. It's not going to be violent or anything. It's just he gets irritable. But he's very funny. And I do think that you guys are going to have something. The main thing is that I see you guys trying to make time. You don't always make time because I feel like his schedule is kind of weird.
We're waiting for a follow-up here. Okay, and she says, do you think I should respond back to him right away? He plays football. Hey, he plays football, Joe. Okay, I'm not the psychic. Go ahead, answer.
Go ahead, Catherine. You can make your comment.
He's a football player. Is he in the NFL? If he is, go for it.
Yes, you should message him back. Because
College.
he may not answer you right away, and I feel like it's due to schedule, so go ahead and answer him back.
He's a college player.
But you know
Okay.
what? Most college players, a large majority of them turn into NFL players.
That's right. Hey, Joe, what college? Come on, that doesn't, say his identity, but he is a nice guy. FSU Seminoles. There we go.
You like football, Catherine?
Yeah, I'm a Chiefs girl though.
Okay. I never have. It's not that I don't care for football. I don't understand it, but I used to watch it with my ex-boyfriend. He loves the Saints, so.
And my story is very similar. I got married to a football nut, and I figured, if I don't figure this game out, I'm not going to have a husband on Sundays, Mondays, or Thursdays.
Pretty much. That's what I went through for like 8 years. So I got you on that.
And Joe says, thank you so much. Bella has jumped the list. And so if you would like to post your question, Bella, you are up. And Barbara Hartman, if no one else jumps, you will be after Bella. Also, Joe's Mystics, I would like to let you know, since you're new here, we have 8 different platforms that we get our list from. So as soon as you say hello, you're added to the list. And we take all the non-donated questions. We take the donation questions first. And then if we have time, we go ahead and we take the non-donated questions. So, and we're waiting for Bella. But you are on the list, so we will take them in order. Hold your questions, please. Bella. Also, we would let you know that next week we're going live from Twitter. So all you little twit heads, yep. Okay, here's Bella. You ready? Hi, Faith. Yeah. Please tell me what's going on. Last night I heard a voice and then I got sleep paralysis. It's been happening this week with hearing voices.
Well, one is because I want to say your significant other that passed is around, and because you've opened yourself up to that kind of stuff, you have other spirits in the home. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but just like I told you, I think it was on last night's show when you said somebody else said they had closed it off. I told you it wasn't closed. Honey, you need to smudge your house. Do you know how to smudge?
It says, I heard a little girl.
I don't feel anything's going to hurt you, though, that's in there. You just either, you can tell them to go and smudge your house and do some cleansing, or you can stay with it. I mean, I don't feel it's in your home right now is gonna hurt you, Bella, or the kids.
And Bella says, I woke up and I said, I'm going to kick your ass. Laughing my ass off.
I just think that little girl likes you. That's why she's there.
Has anybody else besides me noticed that Bella's talking like Kanye? Someone said it's more of a guided helper. I say that whenever I see IMMA. So someone said it's more of a guided helper. What do you think of that?
Do I think that that's your helper?
Yeah, Bella said someone said it's more of a guided helper.
I'm not getting that, but I do see the little girl. I think she just likes you. I mean, she might be. I'm not trying to dispute what someone else said. I'm just saying what I see.
Okay. Okay, Bella, does that answer your question? Nope. She wants to know, what am I supposed to do? Laugh out loud.
The spirits do you want them in your home, Bella? If you're asking what are you supposed to do with the spirits, do you want them in your home? Or do you want them to go? Because if you want them in your home and you're okay with that, just tell them they can stay as long as they don't cause you any issues or cause you harm.
She wants to know how this relates to the sleep paralysis, though.
That's because you were coming up out of your body and you didn't get back in your body before you woke up. That's all that was. It wasn't related to the sleep paralysis.
Okay.
I just think it was kind of a combo that scared you at the same time when you were waking up.
I've had that happen too.
That's happened to me too, and I'm like, what?
She says, okay, nothing scary. Got it.
No.
And then thanks.
There's nothing scary. If you start to get something scary, you call me or you call Journey and we'll help you. But right now, I don't feel anything scary in your house, Bella, okay?
And speaking of Journey, if you all want to show up tonight, Journey's going to be with, who is it tonight? Jacob?
It's Jacob, and then after Jacob, 30 minutes after Jacob's show at 12:30 a.m. Eastern, you have me again for an hour.
Woo! Okay, next up is Barbara Hartman, and we're waiting. Barbara asks, hi, Faith. So know that I'm a little clearer mentally and in my grief, 8 months. What should I do? Where should I look for work? What should I be doing?
As far as what should you be doing for work, I'm assuming that's her question, Catherine.
I think so.
I actually see you doing something in the medical field. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you're doing nursing or CNA work or any of that thing, but you will be working in a medical facility. I'm twisted trying to say that. No, you're not getting any more treats. Sorry, guys. You've already had 2, and I have to save some for tonight. But I actually feel like you are going to work because I keep seeing you working in a medical building or in some type of medical facility. So it's something medical. I do think that you're going to look southeast in direction of your home, meaning if you were to walk out of your home, it's southeast in direction from your home. Now, when I give direction like that, just for future reference to everyone watching or listening, that does not mean that you're going to move out of state. That means that it's southeast in direction if you were to get in your car. It's about, I want to say about 20 minutes away. So, but I do feel you're going to find something, Barbara. Just hang in there, okay?
Okay, I want to see if Barbara has a follow-up. Give her a minute here. While I'm here, Julius. Barbara says thank you.
You're welcome.
Julius, please post your question. Okay, Julia says, "Hi, Miss Faith. May I ask, can there be a possibility or a chance to meet DK, a Virgo lady, sometime in the future? She is 4 years older than me, I think."
Yeah, but I feel like this is a scheduling thing, and also I don't feel like you guys live close together. Like I feel like you live far apart. I do see the possibility of that, but I have to be really honest. I keep getting 18. So I don't know if that means 18 days. Sometimes I'll get an exact time frame, but with this, for some reason, I'm not. I'm seeing 18. So I don't know if that means 18 days. I want to say within 18 months, and I don't, that's why it's throwing me because I don't know why it's that long. I keep seeing within 18 months. Now, it doesn't mean that the full time frame has to pass. It just means that within 18 months. And I don't know, I'm not even understanding psychically why it's such a long time frame.
Julia says, yes, we're on a distance.
Okay, then that's what it is. Because I was like, why am I seeing that much of a time frame? But that's what I'm getting, 18 months, within 18 months. And you guys are going to keep communicating, and everything is going to go really well. I keep feeling like you guys are very psychically linked and bonded. So.
I'm waiting to see if Julius has a follow-up with this. Julia says, just hoping for a chance because of this pandemic. Oh, we get that.
Okay,
Julia.
so that's why I'm seeing it then, Julius, is because you guys are at a distance. So I feel like it's within 18 months. Sorry for the barking dog in the background, you guys. There is somebody in my parking lot of my apartment blasting their boombox. So my dog is barking at it.
And Julia says, thank you very much for taking my question, Miss Faith.
You're welcome.
Norma, I saw your comment a second ago and now I've lost it.
Really? I'm giving you one. Be quiet.
I could have sworn I just saw a comment from, there it is. Okay. Norma Brown, y'all love my Faith. Lots of her guidance today. Norma, you're up, as a matter of fact, if you would like to post more than just that, but we appreciate it.
Thank you for the kind comments, Norma. You're so sweet.
Norma, would you like to ask a question? And hi, Faith. And it says, was my mom mad at me when she passed?
Well, that's sort of a mediumship question, but I'll answer that and say no.
I don't think you can get any more straightforward than that answer. No.
I mean, I could go into more detail about it, but I don't want it to turn into a mediumship reading.
I understand that. Okay, Norma, is that good for you? A simple no? Or did you have something else that you wanted to ask?
I mean, Norma, honestly, I would go into more detail, but then it would be going into a mediumship question, sort of, and I don't want to do that unless you're going to jump, because that's our rules.
And Norma says, okay, thanks.
You can always call me on the site or catch me on one of the shows. I'll be on again tonight at 12, or technically tomorrow morning at 12:30 a.m. Eastern.
That's true. And Norma says, hey, I understand. Joe's Mystics is up next, and we are waiting for Joe to post her question. Here we go. And Joe wants to know, will my pet, Michaela, and money taken from me be returned as soon as possible from CJ?
I don't think you're going to get all the money back, honey. I'm sorry. You might get some of it, but it's not going to be as much as what you're owed. And as far as the pet, there's going to be an issue with that. I do think that you will get it back, but CJ doesn't really want to give it back to you. So you're going to have to get kind of witchy about it.
You're going to have to get kind of witchy about it? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
I did hear that right then. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't want to say the B word, so I said witchy.
Oh,
it's still early, and you never know if kids are watching.
Okay. I'm not seeing. What can I? Joe, did you have more to that than what? Oh, what can I do? It was in the next one.
You're going to have to stand firm and just say that you want your pet back. And if you have proof that it's yours, meaning like if you have any vet bills or anything like that, you can get it back. You know, the police will go and get a pet back. So, you know, you just have to prove that it was yours. You have to have some documentation like vet bills and things of that nature. Because I've had that happen to me before.
Is your dog chipped? Because if the dog is chipped, it's going to be very easy to identify.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, and I just want to tell everybody this, it's very important when you get the dog chipped that you update your phone numbers in the system too,
Yep,
because
that is true.
That's happened to me before. But the good thing is they take up to 3 numbers on file. So if you for mine's not updated, but my sister's number's in the chip. So I know if something happens, they'll call my sister, and she's had the same number for 20 years.
Okay. She's a turtle. We're thinking it's a dog. I'm sorry. How did we get there was a dog? She's a turtle, and she was a gift from him, but he played victim and tried and I can't prove it was given to me.
Did you take her to the vet at all? I'm telling you this from experience. Go to the vet and the vet knows you. I mean, I know it's turtle, but people do take turtles to the vet. Okay? So if the vet knows you and knows that you took her to the vet, and if you're on file as the owner, her mom, they will give you copies of receipts of stuff, and you can show someone that you paid for this and that you are wrote down on her paperwork as the owner. Doesn't matter how long ago it was, because you can do that. I've had to do that before.
It says, am online conversation with a vet, but haven't taken her physically, haven't had to take her to one. She's done online conversation.
With the vet?
It seems that way, yes. Am online conversation with a vet, but haven't taken her physically to one.
Well, I don't know if you've done if you're saying just in general doing a vet conversation with a vet online, or if you did a telehealth. Any type of documentation that you have, if you have anything, a vet bill or anything.
It says yes with a vet, and I had to pay for it. And so if she had to pay for it, she's going to have a receipt of that payment somewhere.
And that's what or you can get the record from them, and that will, in the court's eyes, that will classify you as her owner, unless he has taken her to the vet since you're not around. But I doubt it. I don't think so.
It said I had to pay to have a conversation for her health. Oh, so she did a telemed visit is what she did.
Yeah, but you can still get documentation of that. Because just like when we go to the doctor on telehealth, they keep a record of that. So you can get a receipt from that or a letter from that or something, because you'd be on documentation and you could use that. You could call the police and you could say, listen, we broke up. He won't give me my turtle back. Here's proof, because here's a vet bill. They just need something with you on it on paper that says you're the owner, and that vet bill would be a form of proof.
Okie doke. Well, guess what? It's that time of the hour and we've got to pay some bills. So as soon as we get back, we are going to be taking Cornelia from Holland. So please get your question ready. And we will be back as soon as we pay a couple of bills.
For Central Kentucky's best selection of pets and pet supplies, visit Adventure Pets in Berea. We have one of Central Kentucky's largest selection of fresh and saltwater fish, exotic birds, hamsters, reptiles, puppies, kittens, and more. We carry several lines of premium dog and cat food. We also stock Frontline Plus, Advantage, Capstar, and other products for flea and tick control supplies for dogs and cat health needs. Call us today at 859-985-8001.
Are you looking for the very best website designs? Look no further than mypressmarketing.com. Let their expert staff take your website, phone site, or mobile app to the next level, fast and easy. That's mypressmarketing.com. Why shop anyplace else? Just tell us what you want and we will build it. Why settle for an everyday design? Get a design that stands out from the rest. We can even offer your business radio and magazine advertising. That's mypressmarketing.com. Let us be your advertising, marketing, and website design specialist today.
You know, we're both in the background here behind the commercials just cracking up because I obviously haven't quite gotten the timing of the commercials yet. So everybody's getting like a peek of faith. One of these days I'm going to catch her like, you know, eating Pringles or something like that. And
you will, because Journey catches me doing that stuff all the time. And we don't have very long commercials, but like, especially during a 2-hour show, I get hungry or thirsty. And sometimes during the quick commercial break, I'll go grab water out of my kitchen and hurry up and get back here. Catherine.
Hey. Remember that one screw up that I was having before?
Yeah.
Okay. What I wanted to say is that Blanca did jump, but I had already asked Cornelia to please post her question. And she did that. Oh, great. She's using more Dutch words. Well, this should be interesting. I'll do my best. Will I get my job back as soon as the PVDA, which is a Dutch political party? Okay, will I get my job back soon by the Dutch political party?
there'll be a delay, but you will get it back. I think within 6 weeks. But there's some type of delay. Like, I feel like some other stuff's got to be done. Delilah Rose, mommy's working. Quit. Sorry, guys. But, just hang in there because I do see you getting it. It's just going to be delayed because I feel like there's going to be some other stuff that's going to happen with the political party first. It's got nothing to do with you, Cornelia.
And Cornelia says yes. Anything else you'd like to add to that, Cornelia?
I would just hang in there, sweetie. And thank you for rejoining us today. It's very appreciated. I know you came, I think it was yesterday, and you're back.
Wow.
From Holland. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get my dogs to be quiet. There are people coming home in my apartment building, and so they're barking at the people. I'm going to end up using all my treats, and my sister's going to kill me because she's going to have to bring more when she comes to visit. What'd she say, Catherine? Catherine? Let's see. I can't.
It says there are changes. So okay, I'm not sure what this word does. It mean resonates?
It resonates. I think that's what she's.
Oh, okay. See, I was thinking she meant IT as in computer.
I mean, that's what I'm assuming she's saying. It resonates. So just hang in there because I do see you getting it back. I just feel like there's some delays because there's going to be some even more changes that are going to occur before you get it back, but you will.
Okay. And Cornelia says yes. I think that's about it. Blanca, would you like to post your question, please?
That's it. Blanca? I'm not giving you any more. You've had 4.
Down, Cujo. Down.
Sorry, you guys. I sound like I'm sound like their kid.
Okay, next up, we actually have 2 jumpers, and Cassie just said hello. Cassie, you will be up after Blanca. Blanca says, I know my husband and my mom know I've been on an emotional roller coaster, but I really would like to ask, does my mom have any messages of wisdom for me?
Your mom is around you. She's saying, you're tougher than you think. She says that you've been feeling like you're not doing a good enough job, Blanca, and you keep comparing yourself to her. And she says, in all actuality, Faith, I was not as good a mom as what I could have been to Blanca and to my other children. She said, but they all loved me despite my flaws. And she said, tell my daughter that she's actually a better mother than I was, which is a mother's greatest achievement to see their child excel at something that you yourself don't feel like you did. So she's saying, that's her words. That's not my words. I'm not a mom. So she's saying that she loves you very much and just to hang tough. Stop comparing yourself or thinking that you have to be better or do better. You're doing the best that you can. And you've done more for your kids than you even realize just by being there and letting them get through this. Because you kind of let everybody do everything on their own pace.
Blanca says, and then she also says, oh, my mama's so beautiful.
She says that she didn't always treat you guys fair, but she said she does love you.
She was the best, but yes, I don't want to let her down.
You're not. She actually says you're more together than she would be in those circumstances. You're not letting anybody down, Blanca. You always think you are, but you're not.
I was the favorite. Here we go. I was the baby. Now it
Oh,
explains it.
okay. So, I get it now. See, I'm the oldest. And I'm definitely not the favorite. Between me and my sister and brother, my brother and I always joke that my sister's the princess.
Blanca said she made me tough.
You are tough. You are tough. You just, Blanca, you've got to stop comparing yourself to others and thinking you're not doing a good enough job. You're doing the best you can do. You're doing the best you can do. And some days, that's all any of us can do. You know, we have to just push through it. Mama, quit. Sorry,
My
guys.
mom was tiny, but I definitely always looked up to her. She was tall in my image.
Well, that's precious. That's the kind of thing everybody hopes for, to have that kind of a mom.
I'm happy to hear this.
She loves you very much. You know that. And she's saying for you, Bianca, to make some comfort food. She says there's a dish that she used to make. I don't know if this is soup or stew. If she used to make a certain dish that's a comfort food for you. She says make that, lay on the couch with your feet up, watch a movie with the kids, and eat it and think of me. And I'll be there.
Blanca says, I thought she was going to yell at me.
No. She might have if she came through for Journey, but you know.
You know he's rolling his eyes in the background somewhere right now.
Yeah.
I know that.
Hi, Journey. We love you, Journey. Julie, stop.
Whatever, Journey. Laugh out loud. I think is that about it?
Yeah.
Blanca? Yeah.
Do you have another question, Blanca?
Love you guys.
We love you too. We'll be back on tonight. Jacob will be on at 10 with Journey, and then I'll be on at 12:30 a.m.
Always honest and on point.
I try to be.
There you
Not
go.
me, it's God using me as a channel. And I'll be on the website after the show if anybody wants to call for a further reading.
Okay, Cassie, you are up. Mediumship at its best. That was from Blanca.
Thank you, Blanca.
You are awesome, she says. Okay, and our next jumper is Cassie. Thank you so much for yesterday. I've been struggling really bad lately. Does my brother have any more advice on how to get myself going again? I can't even seem to do good self-care since he passed. Oh, Cassie, we're so sorry.
You know, this is the thing, and I didn't really get to go into everything yesterday, but your brother's a goofball. You know, he's always, like, he's showing me he would always do goofy things to make you smile. And I keep seeing running, like, I think this is just symbolically, like, he's showing me something stupid, silly, like running through a field and putting his arms up like, like he's showing me a commercial, like in slow motion, like to be funny. And he says, she just needs to run through a field and relax. But he's trying to be funny, okay? He says
he was a huge goofball.
Yeah, what he's literally showing me is like, have you ever seen a scene from a movie where it's like slow motion and like somebody's running with their arms outstretched, like, and there's flowers in the field, like daffodils or something? He's running and it's like slow motion and he's running to you and he says, run through a field and be happy. He's being goofy. But he's saying get back to the basics. He says, turn on some music. He says, my sister is a good cook, even though she claims to not be. She's a good cook.
Cassie says yes, laugh out loud.
He says, get back to the basics. Cook some food. Make the house smell good. Get in the bath. And he's being really funny, even though he's your brother. He's saying, my sister's the shit. Okay? I mean, I'm serious. That's what he's saying. He says, my sister's the shit. She has a smile that's outrageous. She's got a personality that's precious. She's funny as hell. He says that you're always a goofball yourself, but with a touch of seriousness, and you can be emotional at times. He says she's got the biggest heart ever. He says she's a clean freak, and she cooks really, really good. He says, cook, turn on the music, and sing while you're cooking. And then he says, sit back and eat it and think of me. And he's showing me you eating ice cream. He says, please eat ice cream for me because I think he misses eating ice cream.
Cassie says he used to say that all the time, but I'm not exactly sure. That was for something you said about 3 sentences ago. So I'm not exactly sure what it was he used to say all the time.
Oh, probably that she's the shit.
Cassie, you know what? You're the shit, girl.
And y'all know I don't talk like that. So.
No, I'm filling in for you. I'm sitting in for Journey. Who does talk like that?
Well, her brother.
And her brother, Cassie's brother. There we go.
Yeah. Cassie, do you have any further comments or questions?
He was lactose intolerant, so he couldn't eat ice cream.
Okay, so that's why he's telling me. That's why he's telling me for you to eat ice cream for him. And he says he wants you to cook. He says,
"Is he at peace? Is he
yeah.
at peace?"
Yeah. Why wouldn't he? Says, I don't have any damn worries. No more bills. He's being funny. He's like, no more bills. He says the only thing that makes him sad a little was that he wasn't expecting to go. And he's wanting me to tell you that he feels like he should have spent more time with you than what he did toward the end. And he says he's sorry for that. But he loves you very much, and he spends time with you now. And he says, this is really funny. He says, would you please tell my sister to stop watching boring TV when she does watch TV? Because I come and visit when she watches TV, and I really don't want to watch when she watches. So I don't know what you watch, Cassie, but he doesn't like it.
That's funny. I'm not seeing anything else from Cassie. For those of you that have just joined us, we are getting our list generated from 8 different platforms. And so when you come in and say something as simple as hello or drop an emoticon or an emoji, you are added to the list, and we will call out your name when your time, when your question is to be heard. But
you know what? The show's over in a few minutes, and you're going to get a spanking. Not Megan, really, guys, but I always tell them that.
We're threatening. And Cassie says, laugh out loud, that's awesome about the TV.
He says she watches some boring stuff. He really loves you.
And she says, you are amazing, gifts of faith.
Oh, thank you.
She also says, bless you.
Thank you, Cassie. Bless you too. I know you miss him, but he is still around. He says, please cook. When you cook and you make the house smell good, I'll be there. Keep it up, Delilah. Stop.
You know, I'm actually very happy about this because my dog is sleeping right at my feet. And I think it was a Monday. They were setting each other off, like
Yeah,
6
they
feet
were.
away
Well,
from each other.
I know what it is because we have kids outside in my apartment building and they're playing. So she's barking because they're over by my door. My
Got
apartment
it.
is the last apartment on the end, and there's stairs up above me. And the kids are on my patio and they're playing, so they're barking. She's barking at the kids.
Cassie says perfect and thank you. Okay. Next up is going to be Megan Thompson. Hey, Faith. My question is about deja vu I've been having. I've noticed a connection with my ex popped back, and then the deja vu started. What is this supposed to be telling me? Intuitively, I know it's connected to my ex coming back, but I'm confused what the deja vu is supposed to mean.
Deja vu. Well, deja vu can mean a couple things, Megan. Okay. Deja vu can just be us like connecting with something energetically or a past life thing. Okay. And it feels like sometimes we've done it before, and that's because we're repeating a pattern from a past life situation. So that's what that means, and it means you're doing that now because the ex's energy is coming back around, and so it's a way of you kind of like a subconscious reminder not to repeat patterns. Delilah, I'm going to spank you for real. Stop.
She said for real this time.
Yeah, I can. But that's what that is, Megan.
I'm waiting to see if Megan has a follow-up here. Yes, she does. It makes sense. Every time I've had it before, it was like it was signaling that I was on the right track.
You just need to, you need to be really prepared for when the ex comes back in. You need to make some decisions and don't let yourself repeat the same patterns.
Okay. Okay, Megan. We have another jumper, Miss Faith, and this is Courtney Lynch. And Courtney says, I've been having some health issues and wanted, oh boy. Do we take health questions, health or legal?
It depends what it is.
Depends on what it is. Let me finish reading here. I've been having some health issues and wanted to know if you knew what it could be and should I wait to start this new job? Okay.
Is this stomach related?
By the way, Megan says, thanks, Faith. Love you.
You're welcome, Megan. I'll see you later tonight, I'm sure. And if I don't, Jacob might. Is this, Courtney Lynn, is this stomach related?
We're waiting. It's everything.
Go to the doctor.
Yeah.
But I'm seeing things with your stomach. That's why I'm asking. I would go to the doctor now. I'm just going to say we don't really do medical, but I would go to the doctor. Lily, you got a couple more minutes to bark and then I'm going to get you.
Should I wait this job out?
The one that you currently have? For right now, but I think that some of your health issues, Courtney Lynn, are related to this job because of the stress level, but I still want you to go to the doctor.
I don't see anything. Okay, here we go. She says, okay, thank you.
Hang in there. You're going to be fine, but I still want you to go to the doctor because I feel like this stuff is going to get worse if you don't.
And she says, okay, thank you. My mom says the same, Courtney said. That's because she's a mother. Mom.
You know, I'm convinced, and I truly believe this. I'm not a mom, but I truly, truly believe this. I think you guys subconsciously take a class, like, of certain stuff, like, in your mind. It's like God makes you guys moms, and it's like all of a sudden, because sometimes, like, when I've been around different people who were mothers, not just my own mom, it's like some of you say the same stuff, or like I've had people in my life, like not just my mom, but other people's moms that I've been close to that have been like second moms to me. They'll know I'm sick before I do.
Yeah.
What?
That's a strong intuition, you know?
I literally had my friend's mother tell me one time, a week before I was even sick, that I was sick, and I'm like, how? I'm not sick. And she's like, you're gonna be, I can tell from looking at you. And I'm like, thanks. Next week I was sick.
Courtney says yes. Okay, Tina, we're still waiting for you to post your question. Tina Rome.
We only have a couple more minutes, you guys.
A couple more minutes, so okay, Tina. I think Tina just kind of disappeared. Jade, if you're still here, could you please post your question?
This will be the last question,
This will be our
probably
last
of the
one.
night. So, for this show,
We will be back at 10 o'clock with Jacob and Journey, and then at 12:30 we will have Gifts of Faith back with Journey bantering in the background, probably.
it's a late night show.
Okay, Tina came through and says, when I reapplied for my husband's disability, he lost 2 fingers and part of his hand due to an explosion. Will he be approved? If so, how quickly?
This is the thing I'm going to tell you right now, and other people can comment on this as well. They usually will reject you 2 to 3 times. It don't matter. You could lose your head and they still reject you because they want people to give up.
Because you still have 80% of your body.
Right. So even if it doesn't work.
That's right.
And then they think what they give you is enough to live off of. Not. So what I would say is he will get it, but I'm saying, how many times have you applied? Because I'm seeing, have you applied 2 or 3 times? Because I feel like the 3rd time he'll get it. There's something about 3.
I'm waiting to see something here, Tina. 1 time. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, you're going to have to, the 3rd time he'll get it. You're going to have to, because I'm seeing you're going to apply again and not going to get it. The 3rd time you'll get it.
It says 1 tomorrow. TOMW, 1 tomorrow. 1. Oh, does that mean 1 time, Tina? 1. I think she meant to put time. I'm thinking of the letters that are in front of those 2.
So just yeah, he'll get it, but you're gonna have to reapply.
Is that the appeal?
No, that's a reapply.
Yeah.
Honey, I'm just gonna tell you, when they say appeal, they don't really mean appeal. They mean reapply.
Reapply.
Because they don't give 2 craps if you reapply. They don't care if you've got documentation till the sun comes home. They don't want you to reapply. That's why they reject people. And almost 100% of the time, they reject the 1st and 2nd time. The only time they typically don't is if you get a lawyer. But even then, they still will.
And she wants to know, will he get through his PTSD?
He's always going to have it. It won't be as severe within a year, but he'll always have it.
And she says, I will keep reapplying.
You will get it. And the good thing is they pay you retroactive. That they don't pay you in one lump sum. They usually pay you in like 3 or 4 checks. But you'll get it, like, I feel you'll get it on the third try. Excuse me, I have hiccups. The third try. So just hang in there. And I believe that's
it.
The last question.
She said, okay. Thank you very much, Tina says.
So, Journey and Jacob, J&J.
J&J.
We'll see you tonight at 10 till midnight. And then after that, 30 minutes after that, I will be on with Journey Ryan with The Late Show.
The Late Show. And
we will be back here again tomorrow, same time, same channel. As always, Catherine, thank you so much for joining me and helping me. I love you, and I love each and every one of you watching. Be blessed. Know that all of us here at My Psychic Connection are here for you, that God loves you, and anybody who wants a further reading on anything that you asked tonight or anytime, can reach me or Journey or any of the other practitioners on mypsychic.com. I will be on there within 30 minutes to take readings. So if you'd like a further read on any of the questions you asked this evening, feel free to call me. Until tomorrow or until later tonight, God bless you, everybody.